It was in August of this year that Kamala Harris became the Democratic nominee.
On behalf of every American, on behalf of everyone whose story could only be written in the greatest nation on earth, I accept your nomination.
After questions around Joe Biden's age and cognitive decline saw him withdraw from the presidential race with only 3.5 months to go, he immediately threw his support behind his VP and called on his party to do the same.
Her story represents the best American story. And like many of our best presidents, she was also vice president. That's a joke.
Born in 1964 to immigrant parents from Jamaica and India, the young Californian studied law at Howard University, Washington, D.C. She rose up through the legal profession to become her home state's first black attorney general and the first woman of South Asian heritage to be elected to the U.S. Senate. And on election night in 2020, she once again made history.
While I may be the first woman in this office, I will not be the last. Because every little girl watching tonight sees that this is a country of possibilities.
But the vice presidency proved difficult at first. She struggled to distinguish herself with approval ratings as bad or often worse than Joe Biden's. In 2021, he asked her to take the lead on the migrants' crisis along the southern border. But as the crisis worsened, it became a stick for critics to beat her with. It was after the repeal of Roe v. Wade in 2022, though, that Harris made abortion rights her cause.
Today in America, 1 in 3 women of reproductive age live in a state with an abortion ban. The former president handpicked 3 Supreme Court justices because he intended for them to overturn Roe. And it is a decision he brags about.
A message she kept at the heart of her campaign as she asked America to send their very first woman to the Oval Office.